Hey, welcome back to the shop. This is John with Big Chief Leatherworks. And I was having a really bad day. None of my holes were punching right. And it's not even noon. And was having a really bad day. I was expecting this from Amazon. It said by 10 p.m. tonight. So I really wasn't expecting it at before noon. And even though I was checking like every 5 minutes on the app. Let's get this thing open and I'll show you. This is pretty, I don't know if you'd say famous or infamous among leather crafters. So let me get it open and I'll show you what I got. Oh, more packaging. Yeah, you gotta love that. These come all the way from China, so it's no surprise that there's plenty of packaging. Let me get this apart. And there it is in the package. The famous or infamous $100 leather shoe sewing machine out of China. This is exactly how I got it, right in the box. And you know, when something smells like motor oil right off the bat, you know it's going to be good. So this has not the faint odor, but the distinct odor of motor oil. And it's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. If you watch my other video, you know that I'm doing my sewing with the Viking 2000 from Husqvarna. This is a 50s model, and it's done really well. I like what it does. I'll show you. It did not do that wallet. That's just a wallet I had made several of and sold on eBay. But I was experimenting with a different kind of a card holder, really. A card holder wallet. There it is. I'm not going to show the other side because I think it has a credit card in there. No, you can't use my credit card or driver's license, but let me get another one of these. This is hand stitched. And you can see there it's several layers of leather, of thick leather already. So the Husqvarna was going through it like a champ. The only problem was that, let me show you. So this is one I stitched with the Husqvarna, and it's okay. But on others, I put a fold-over accent piece on the pockets and where the driver's license goes, and it did not want to go over those. The foot would get stuck right about here in the middle, and it wouldn't go any farther, and then it would mess up the stitching. Let me get one of those and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So on this one, right here, it would get stuck. If I had an accent here, like this fold-over accent, and then I had an accent here on the ID card or driver's license holder, the foot would get caught up here and it would not stitch. This one did okay. This, once again, is a sample piece as I was getting the measurements figured out and how many pockets I wanted on it. So this one only has one outside pocket, one inside pocket, and one ID card holder. And I've since configured it different where I have two outside pockets, two inside pockets, and the ID card holder, because a lot of people carry a whole massive amount of cards. I mean, when you're making a card holder, plan on people holding at least 8 to 10 cards of some kind, because people have a lot of stuff. I had a coupon, so it was $119 with a $10 off coupon, so $109. Even though this is $100, stitching these by hand when you have a ton of leather into them is very difficult. For example, this is one I made and the leather is very thick in there. So I have to stamp in the holes with the pricking irons, and then I have to sew this. And that takes some time, and it actually adds to the cost of it. And the sewing machine goes very quick. And I don't have to do a two-step process. I don't have to do the pricking irons and then the sewing. There are some decorative stitch types that are worth it to do the sewing by hand. But this is something I'm planning to produce en masse and put on my Etsy site. And I'm hoping that this machine will allow me to stitch them quicker. So I cut out about 10 of these little card wallets, and I'm going to see how fast I can stitch them with this. But we'll see. Next week's video I'll put up will show me stitching with this, hopefully on these card wallets, and we'll see how I do. This is John with Big Chief Leatherworks. Have a blessed day.